Hey everyone, Dan here. Before we get into it, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. And keep in mind that these are my own thoughts, opinions, and ideas. These are not meant to be, nor should you take them as investment or trading advice in any way, shape, or form. Do your own due diligence, put in the work for yourself, and make your decisions based on that. Enjoy.
All right, folks, here we are on Friday, April 5th. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin today. So, Bitcoin chart, as I see it, looks like this. And we'll start here and look at some levels, and we'll flip over to the Think or Swim study and check it out there. So, recent highs here at 73,826, retraced back through, held a level a bit above 60, and then has climbed back through these levels. So the levels, as I see it, the nearest in level for the moment, 67,826.90. That is currently a resistance level, so it's just sort of trying to poke its wick over that at the moment. If it's able to do so and get some legs or gain support at that level, 7653.30 is the next level up that I see. Now, I didn't want to clutter the chart too much. If it gets up over that and folks are interested, I'd be happy to come back and take another look. My guess is the next level above that appears to have any sort of like strength to me is about 72. You see all of these wicks here, obviously, but you also see these candle bodies here. So somewhere in that range, but we'll see. It may also put some decent price action in at or above 70 that could help us sort of clarify that a little bit. Now, if it sort of confirms resistance off of this level, comes back down, 66,024.30, trying to hold support on several candles now. You see it was resistance, and then after it pushed up, now trying to catch support at that really recent resistance level. Always a good sign, sort of like healthy movement, but doesn't necessarily mean that it will hold as a support level. And if that's the case, 63,088.40, 63,360.70, and then 58,469.70. You can see the others down here. Some of those are super old. You see I even have an old alert here that I can get rid of at 45,000. I'll get rid of that. So yeah, we have a bunch of levels on the chart from back in the day when it was quite a bit lower in price. So that's pause this here if you want to check out those levels, but those are the ones that I have. Now, the Think or Swim side of things, kind of strange. The way that they display this is not really candles. There's like these dots. It looks like a plot of some sort. But in any case, if we zoom in here a little bit, you see with the recent volatility and the big run up, we have a pretty wide channel here, comparatively speaking, right? You see, relative to this whole range here, channel is spread pretty wide with volatility at the moment. Now, if we can find the dot where we are currently, we're sort of situated low mid-range of the channel. So this gray line here, that's kind of hard to see, that's the lower mid-range of the channel. And in another world, like when the channel was more compressed, this might sort of be out of the channel or very close to it. But being that the channel is wider, like I said, it's sort of allowing for much more price action to stay within the channel itself. On that huge run-up, it spent a ton of time outside of the channel. This is something we talk about all the time. Confirming support off of the upper bound of the channel can sometimes mean that there's a lot more momentum in that direction to be exhausted before it's going to pull into the channel. We certainly saw that here, right? And it flew up and out, was stretched way above the wave cloud, which was dragged up out of the channel as well. So just, yeah, a sight to behold there. And then when it did come back into the channel, you see it sort of wrestled with the mid-range here for a while and is sort of continuing that right now. It doesn't look to me necessarily like it's lost the mid-range of the channel, because we see down here, it had done something similar, right? It came in, popped down through to the lower mid-bound of the channel. Looks like a little lower than even where we are now, and then was retesting the upper bound of the channel, just a few dots later, a few candles later. So we'll see, sort of what that looks like as time progresses. And if it does sort of continue in this motion, I wouldn't be surprised to see that channel compress again and maybe sort of start to give some potential for another big move. Now, I don't know which way the big move would come, but seeing these compressed channels certainly can give you the idea that, there's potential consolidation for a big move to come in the near term. So we'll see how that all sort of shakes out, how these levels hold up. If it does blow through that 70 level, gets into the 70s. If folks are interested, let me know in the comments. We can come back and take another look then. All right, folks, I hope that you enjoy your weekend. And as always, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next video.